Welcome back, Bob the Vape and Computer Guy. Today we're taking a look at the SMOK Vape Pen Tank. So, there's pros and cons to this tank. The biggest pro, it's $10. $10 for a tank with 2 coils. Let's dive down to the table. You'll see the cons and then we'll tell you what else is good and bad about it. Alright, today we're taking a look at the Vape Pen Tank, cost-effective and desirable from SMOK. So this is an inexpensive tank that they're kind of promoting, works good on vape pens, more than mods. It really, of course, does not matter, not at all. It's just how they're marketing it. This thing is going for about $10. $10 for this tank. Let's take a look at it and see what you get for that price. So, as you can see here, I have the rainbow version. Alright, that's the SMOK. You can see in there, this coil is a 0.25 rated at 30 to 50 watts. It is not standard drip tip. It is their custom made one, so you cannot use your standard 510 drip tips on there. This is your fill port. Both sides, tremendous fill ports, no problems filling in there. Chimney. Goes on, fits well, as with most SMOK products. The tolerances are very nice. Okay, wow, gotta tell you, out of the box, this was screwed together tighter than any tank I have ever used before. Had to use some of those grippy pads to hold the top and bottom on here in order to get it apart. But it is apart, and it is working. There's your coil. Okay, wow, wow. I had to use pliers to get that coil loose. That was just unbelievably tight. I'm using these gripping pads. I don't have one here now. I'm using these gripping pads trying to hold this thing, and I could not hold it and turn it. That's how tight this coil was in there. That's how tight everything was together. I had to use pliers holding the coil. You can see the scratches on here, okay, from my pliers. So right away, that's a con, because a newbie gets this, and you're going to have a hard time figuring out why isn't this thing coming apart. You might be afraid to break it. So, man, that's really a big surprise. How tight that was together, unbelievable. But anyway, there's your coil. And it's all from the metal from trying to pull this thing apart. 0.25, 30 to 50 watts. Let's see if the other one that comes with it is the same. 0.25, 30 to 50 watts. So you're getting 2 of the same coils in there. And, I mean, look at that. So some of the pieces came off just from how hard I had to pull this thing to get it apart. So that's a little disappointing. That's just ridiculous. You should not have to work that hard to take a tank apart for the first time. So aside from that, that's a very, very protruding 510 pin there. Although it did pop out a little bit, I guess, from me pulling it apart, but you can see it protruding over there. Not that I would recommend this for a hybrid. Nice iridescent rainbow colors. Alright. Let's go back up and vape on it and talk about it. Oh, and don't forget, it's SMOK, so you get your vape band. Alright, so as you can see, you know, I don't know why it was put together so extremely tight that I had to use, you know, these grippy pad things to hold the thing in order to take it apart, which ended up, you know, making some of the metal or the coloring or something come off the darn thing. But you saw that in the up close. The other thing is it is a fixed airflow, so you may not like that, but the airflow is really good. It's pretty perfect for a full lung hit. The other good thing is the vape quality, the taste, it's pretty darn good. I got this thing going at 43 watts, 0.27 coil is reading, and the taste is excellent. I've had this coil in here for about 2 weeks, on and off, going back to it, and it's still tasting great. Really, really nice flavor. Airflow is perfect. It is fixed. It is a fixed top as well. But $10. I mean, $9.99 on my Vapor Store for this thing. And it looks nice. I think it's a nice looking tank. I got the rainbow one on there. All right. Of course, maybe this isn't the best mod for matching it up there. You put it on a vape pen, you know, something that's more of a tube type system. It'll look really cool on there. Give you some specs. It's 22 millimeters. So if you're going to put it on any other kind of vape pen that's different than 22 millimeters, it's going to look a little wonky on there. 2 mil capacity, so it's EU compliant. Top fill design with screw-off cap, dual airflow slots, stainless steel construction. It includes 2 of the 0.25 ohm coils rated at 30 to 50 watts. I found, like I said, 43 watts seems to be the best. What do these coils cost? Can you find these coils anywhere? Let's see. Atomizer heads. On here, a pack of 5 atomizer heads is $12.95. So pretty typical. But they really are vaping good. It's a nice taste. It's consistent. It's been lasting. I gotta say, it's not the highest quality made thing. It's $10 with 2 coils, people. What can you ask for? Aside from that, it's vaping good. It is nice taste. It vapes good. If you're looking for a budget tank that has, you know, pretty inexpensive coils, you can't beat it. You just can't. It's pretty good. What are they? $2.60 a coil? Taste is really nice. So there you go. You decide for yourself on this one. You know, again, it's a budget tank. It does its job. It vapes well. Aside from that initial time where, you know, it was just peeling apart a little bit on me there. it was screwed down so tight. You know, it's like they used the torque wrench designed for putting lug nuts on a tire. But aside from that, it's been vaping fine. Everything's been good about it. So there you go. That's the SMOK Pen Vape, SMOK Tech Vape Pen 22 tank. 22 tank? Is that what they still call it a tank? Let's see. I just said the coils are called the 22, but the tank is just called the Vape Pen tank. So, Vape Pen tank. Bye.